is gain without you, without you.
My lords, ladies and gentlemen, it is an honour and a privilege to welcome you to Crufts Best in Show 2013. The fanfare team of Her Majesty's Royal Marines, HMS Collingwood, under the direction of Major Andy Thornhill. Over the last 4 days, we have had a total of 20,566 dogs vying for the coveted title of group winners. We now welcome the 7 judges who selected their group winners for Best in Show Crufts 2013. The first, the group judge for the Terriers, Paul Wilkinson. Also on Thursday, the Hound Group judge, Ben Reynolds-Frost. On Friday, the first of the 2 groups, the Utility Group judge, Mr. Frank Kane. And the Toy Group judge, Liz Cartledge. The Gun Dog Group Judge, Zena Thorne-Andrews. And our two judges tonight, the Working Group Judge, Ferelith Summerfield, and the Pastoral Group Judge, Jeff Luskett. Over the last 4 days, the Kennel Club has been celebrating happy, healthy dogs from a vast entry of over 25,000 dogs here at Crufts, which still remains, after over 120 years, the world's greatest dog show. We are delighted to welcome the chairman of the Kennel Club, Professor Steve Dean, who is escorting our Best in Show judge for Crufts 2013, Mr. Jeff Corish. Judged here on Thursday night, the winner of the Terrier group, the Skye Terrier.
The Skye Terrier, of course, is called Lampard. It's his pet name, of course. He's a 3-year-old dog.
Also
Champion
judged
Selena,
here
the special
on
one.
Thursday night, the winner of the Hound Group, the Basset Griffon Vendeen.
And delighted to see this beautiful little Petit Basset Griffon Vendeen, the winner of the Hound Group, champion Soletrader Peekaboo, entering the Best in Show ring.
Judged on Friday night, the winner of the Utility Group, the Tibetan Terrier.
From Mould in Flintshire, David Roberts, Judy Price and Fiona Whitehead own this lovely 18-month-old bitch, Gabby, Kaibo Pandorama.
Of the Toy Group, the King Charles Spaniel.
The delightful little Charlie, champion Maybe Theo, handled by Tanya Ireland, owned by William Moffat and Joyce Robbins. Not remotely fazed by the Best in Show ring as she takes her place as winner of the Toy Group.
It really was Super Saturday here yesterday. The winner from the largest group of them all, the Gun Dog Group, the Labrador Retriever.
As you hear, a very popular winner. This is Romeo. This dog, 3.5 years old, comes from Cesara in Italy. The handler is the ring, Franco Barberi, bred and owned
And as we have
this dog.
seen tonight, the penultimate of our group winners from the World Group, the very tiny dog.
A wonderful win for Bernese mare and Carol Hartley mare. Champion Meadow Park Whispers Breeze, winning the Working Group. They won the Breeders' Stakes as well. A tremendous Crufts for them.
Another hugely popular winner here with Angie Allen. This, of course, champion Allmark, Fifth Avenue Junior Warrant.
And our very, very grateful thanks indeed to our 7 group judges. Thank you very, very much.
As the lights come up there, Jeff Corish looking at his 7 finalists. The group judges leaving. Hopefully Frank will be joining us shortly.
Jeff Corish.
Jeff, one of the most recognisable handlers in the ring, as well as a very successful breeder. He's handled many to Supreme Championships all around the world. Tremendous handler, and he will really relish this moment. He'll love it. Taking a good look at each of the dogs as he goes along the line.
He's particularly associated with terriers, large aptos, and French bulldogs, and together with his partner.
The little Charlie there putting in a lovely performance, wagging tail.
Highly successful kennel.
And a little smile from Jeff in response.
Partners also have a very
The
successful
power of the Labrador Retriever.
British miniature spotted ponies. Jeff has spent his
Alert
whole
and on
life
top
around
form
dogs.
there.
Judging today is the pinnacle of his most
When you think more than
wonderful
20,000 dogs were here, these are the 7 that have come through to contest the Best in Show competition. And this is what they've all come to try to get their hands on. This is the Kennel Memorial Trophy. It is quite magnificent. You can't get to take that one home. That stays at the Kennel Club. But they do get a replica. But on the table now, we see the Skye Terrier. The winner of the Terrier Group Champion, Selena, the special one, Lampard. This 3-year-old dog. Sue Breeze owns the dog. They live in Swadlincote in Derbyshire. And Sue's in there, the very proud lady in the ring. She bred this dog as well. It's got 9 cc's. And the first time we've seen a Skye Terrier in this exalted position at Crufts.
Actually, I've discovered that there's been 3 Skye Terriers to win Crufts groups in the past, so it's the 3rd, so it might be 3rd time lucky.
Oh, Frank, why didn't you tell me that before?
I'm a late arrival, sorry, Peter.
We've got a Charlie out there in the ring to be judged. I feel right, Charlie. The Skye Terrier moving beautifully, beautifully groomed. This large head and these well-separated ears. Great moment for Sue Breeze.
Now Jeff moving on to the winner of the Hound Group, the Petit Basset Griffon Vendeen, this one champion Soletrader Peekaboo, of course top dog all breeds last year, and in 2011 not only did she win the Hound Group but she was reserved Best in Show. Can she go one better tonight? Owned by Sarah Robertson and Wendy Doherty, who's from Orangeville in Canada, bred of course by Gavin and Sarah Robertson.
And of course, you heard the big cheer when she came in. She's done an enormous amount of winning, and even her rivals and competitors like this bitch. She's a great showgirl, full of quality, and always puts on a great performance.
From the response of the audience tonight, it's very hard to tell which one of these is the favourite, because they all got a tremendous response when they came into the ring. It's just such a wonderful display of dogdom, isn't it?
And a perfect example of the happy little Petit Basset there. Of course, naughty as anything off the lead. They're hunting hounds. She might look cute, but she's a bit of a handful at home. But what a lovely performance tonight. She's giving it everything.
And on the table, well, you know all about this one, Frank, so really I should let you lead. But this is Kaibo Pandorama, Gabby, 18-month-old. Owned by David Roberts, Judy Price and Fiona Whitehead.
And what appealed to me about her, Peter, she's perfect size for the breed and beautifully square in build. We see there her lovely strong chin, Jeff running down the shoulders. Perfect balance and proportions and full of breed type and character. She's only young, but I thought she's sparkling as a superstar for the future.
When do they fully mature, Frank? I mean, she's 18 months, so not there yet.
Well, she was mature enough to win a good entry to win Best of Breed, and here she is striding out nicely here.
Beautiful on the move, lovely flowing coat.
And most importantly for a youngster, not at all fazed by the big ring, which is lovely to see.
A marvellous temperament. Look at her standing square, comes to a natural stop. It's beautiful proportions.
Jeff now taking a look at the winner of the toy group, the Smiling Charlie. Champion Maybe Theo, 3.5 years old. Owned by William Moffat and Joyce Robbins, bred in partnership with Sheila Waters. And this really is a lovely example of the breed, isn't it, Frank?
And remarkable top top winner for the last couple of years. And Sheila Waters, who sadly passed away last year, did a great campaigning for the breed. The breed has come on in temperament and type, and her kennel is foremost in the breed. It's such a pity she can't be here to see this tonight.
Well, it's been a hugely successful dog, though, hasn't it? 35 cc's already to its name. It's only 3.5 years old.
There was a time when they were not quite as outward going as this, the King Charles, but look at this. He's crowded atmosphere. There he is, bold, confident, a merry sporting spaniel in miniature, and that is just how they should be.
And a huge round of applause for the Labrador Retriever coming into the ring now. This is Romeo, this Italian dog. Franco Barberi there handling. And Jeff going to give this a good look over. Come from Cesara in Italy. First title in England. First time in England, in fact, so first title as well. Franco's actually been showing dogs for 18 years. This will be probably the biggest moment in his dog showing life. This is an Italian champion, Lockmar Romeo.
Franco, very famous as a Labrador breeder from Italy, and I'm glad to see that this dog's got his composure. He came in a little bit unsettled. He took a dislike to some of the cameras the other night, but he's got his act together now. A beautiful Labrador, beautifully balanced, that thick otter tail and dense coat, and a beautiful, kind expression.
Just confirmed in the entry here, over 5,000 gun dogs were here. That was the best one here.
Now, earlier on this evening, we saw the working group judged by Feffy Summerfield, and this was the top working dog here, champion Meadow Park Whispers Breeze. Breeze belonging to Bernese mare and Carol Hartley mare, who also bred her, handled by Gary Dyball in the ring, but Dybdahl in the ring. But of course, also they were given an accolade, weren't they, as top of the Breeders' Stakes. They won the Breeders' Stakes final here at Crufts too, so a great year for them.
And remember, she's not had much rest, but still going very freshly in a measured stride. It's beautiful proportions and keeping that nice top line.
And again, a young dog, only 2 3/4, not fully mature yet. And the winner of the Pastoral group, which if you've been with us all this time, you've already seen, was the Australian Shepherd dog, owned by Robert Harlow and Neil Allen. They come from Kent and Rutland, respectively. Angie Allen handling in the ring. She was thrilled to handle that lovely animal. Champion Allmark, Fifth Avenue Junior Warrant.
And she won a marvellous entry in the breed today. I was there watching a lot of it. Dogs from all over Europe and America there. Beautiful quality in this breed. And of course, she's a great mover and great showgirl. And she edged out last year's Best of Breed winner and then went on to take the group. So she's had a marvellous night and she's still going well. So don't be surprised if we see her figuring in the shake-up later.
Hugely popular with the crowd, but of course, bear in mind, this is the Pastoral and Working Dog evening at the show. So most of the people who came here will have chosen this day to come to Crufts. Not everybody, but many will have, purely because the working and pastoral groups were showing. But that's the 7 contenders that Jeff has the lovely task. I mean, you've been Best in Show judge, Frank. It is a wonderful honour, but is it a great pleasure?
Of course, it should be a great pleasure with 7 lovely dogs to go over. But the important thing is you have to split hairs and judge to your own intuition and knowledge, not be swayed by crowd and popularity, and judge the dogs as you see them on the night.
And they don't always perform on the night, do they? But
absolutely.
He's now going to get them to move again.
I think you're right, Peter. When you get to this level, so much of it is dependent upon performance, because these are all superb dogs. They've all won their groups, and now they've got to take it up an extra notch in order to secure the final position, Best in Show or Reserve. This, the Skye Terrier, champion Selena, the special one, still holding that top line on the move.
Dog of the year for last year, can she pull off for the only award she hasn't won really in Best in Show at
isn't
Crufts?
it? Yes, she's won everything else.
Reserve Best in Show 2 years or 3 years ago. 2 years ago, yes. And there's the young Tibetan Terrier.
Are you enjoying seeing that one again, Frank?
And I think her carriage and deportment great justice to the breed and to a young dog like that.
The delightful King Charles Spaniel takes to the green carpet again, tail still waving beautifully, smiling face coming towards us.
A wonderful performance. I'm really pleased. I do wish Sheila were here to see it.
It's a smaller dog taking a little bit longer to get around, but here we go with the Labrador.
Look at the smile on the handler's face.
Look at the smile on the lab's face.
Come all the way
Romeo's
from
grinning.
Italy, and Franco's enjoying every minute of it, as is his dog, I hope.
And the magnificent Bernese. I love these dogs. They are so attractive. That wonderful, wonderful three-tone, three colours. They're just gorgeous.
But I must admit, I think Frank's right. Another real contender here in sparkling form. The Australian Shepherd champion, Allmark, Fifth Avenue, taking a final turn around the ring.
She is an immaculate mover, in great form and a great showgirl.
And such a growth in popularity for the breed over the past few years. Now then, what are we going to do, Jeff? Oh, he's called for the boards, has he? Yes, he has. Wonderful team of helpers here at Crufts, all volunteers. The boards they're bringing out, and here come the trophies for Best in Show. This is such a moment, the world's greatest dog show without exception. The biggest, the best, the trophy, the most coveted probably in the dog world.
Just looking at heads and expression now as he goes down the line.
7 handlers, all having palpitations, waiting to see who's going to be selected to win Crufts Best in Show 2013.
And the nice thing is, Jeff doesn't have to rush it. He can take his time, he can change his opinion, he can do everything until he indicates we don't know where he's going to go. And he's taking a really good look, isn't he?
He looks very relaxed though, big smile on his face.
Well, he's judged a lot of big competitions, but this is the biggest, so he's experienced.
Last few seconds before he makes his decision. My word.
Oh,
Yes,
I'm thrilled to bits.
And
Gilly, champion Soletrader, Peekaboo, the Petit Basset Griffon Vendeen, takes Best in Show in Crufts. It's the only award she's not won, and now she's bagged it for Gavin and Sarah Robertson.
Oh, what a moment. There's nothing to say other than congratulations. Fantastic. And the Labrador.
in reserve spot.
Romeo gets reserve Best in Show. But the glory goes to that magnificent Petit Basset Griffon Vendeen.
Every trophy in the place, but he's done terribly well, Romeo. He takes reserve. But what about our winner, ladies and gentlemen? Isn't Gilly just a star? And Gavin, oh, she retires. This is it.
She's done now, yeah, but what a way. Sorry for being an idiot, blubbering away.
Just turn her around so we can see her to the camera. I'll give you a second to... And tell us why she's such a special dog.
She's just so busy, she's so naughty, she's such a character. She's once-in-a-lifetime dog. I've never had so much fun showing a dog ever. She's a special dog.
Now, she's very young to retire. Was it always the decision that this would be her final show?
She had an incredible year last year, and then we decided at the end of last year that no matter what, this would be our last show and retiring show, so I couldn't have scripted it better, so it's just fantastic. It's a complete dream come true.
And she is the first ever Petit Basset, you are gorgeous, to win Crufts. That is a real achievement for the breed, isn't it?
It really is, because they're still a relatively small numerical breed and relatively rare compared to, well-established breeds. So it's just fantastic for the breed. It's fantastic for, everybody involved. So
Well, I know how much she had fans here in the arena and also at home. Everybody just looking at her happy outlook, as well as the fact that she's a beautifully put together dog. And Labrador Retriever owners all over the country will be cheering for Romeo. Congratulations. Just a very quick reaction from you.
Thank you very much. I'm sorry, my English is terrible. The better to speak my dog.
Romeo, what's your reaction? You are quite good, actually. Congratulations to both of you, particularly to our champion, our best in show, Jilly, the Petit Basset, and to Gavin. Well done.
So, now is Lord President to welcome our presentation company. Presentation party. Steve Dean, Professor Steve Dean, the chairman of the Kennel Club, escorting Hunaida Lasri, General Manager, Petcare Asia, Europe, Middle East and Africa from Eukanuba, and Gerald King, Chairman of the Crufts Committee, with Sally Clift, the Head of Electronics for Samsung. Samsung Electronics, PR. The champion, Sarah Robertson and Wendy Dirties, champion Soletrader Peekaboo, Jilly at home, handled by Gavin Robertson from Wallingford, just down the A34. The Basset Vendeen Petit, the best in show, Crufts 2013. Well done to Gavin, well done to Sarah, and well done to Wendy. Best in show 2013.
Well, lovely shot we have there of Gavin Robertson just giving a hug and a kiss to that little dog Jilly, retiring today. What a wonderful story for him. 2 years ago reserve best in show here, and this year they've come through to take the absolute top prize. Look at those magnificent trophies, the presentation party there. Romeo reserve best in show, but the glory goes to this little dog Jilly. I have to say that this year's Crufts has been one of the most enjoyable I think I've ever had. I've really loved the groups. I thought they've been fantastic. We've also had tremendous quality in the agility, the fly ball and everything else. And for those watching on this Crufts channel who watch the streaming, and there have been many, many thousands of you all around the world, I hope that we've given you something to remember. It has been a pleasure in every way to be able to commentate on most of these events, and particularly best in show tonight. The photographers zooming in there, they're packing down there. It's a big moment, and it's a big moment for little Jilly and for Gavin Robertson and for all the connections. But here they go on a lap of honour. A marvellous Crufts 2013. We hope you've enjoyed it as much as we have, certainly as much as I have, my word. If you have, you've had a ball. We'll be back next year, we hope, all being well, to the world's greatest dog show, Crufts.